Okay. Perfect. Hello, hello, wonderful viewers. Sorry if it sounds like I'm flying solo today. House has is like busy with something else, but he said he'll continue on with the moderation sort of thing, and we'll still be watching. Just give me a second. Give me a second. There we go. So yeah, I'm now live, and there we go. So yeah, last time we finally, after taking care of a bunch of errands around Gildegrand, we took care of a royal Lutrot that was causing a bit of problems around, and won over some of the favor of the Hunters Guild leader. Yeah, still, the rest of the hunters are still unsure, but we did get an assignment from the ever radical hunter Reverto to go and get some prime mushrooms in the jungle. Also, if I seem a little different, it's because during the week I was off-screen grinding. You wanna know what I was grinding? Mainly money. To do something called crafting missions, where we have to deliver materials and money in order to get new gear from the smiths. I'm still working on Ludroth armor and a Gendrome sword, but I did manage to get equipment for all the other monsters and upgrade what I have currently. Like, for example, new rider armor is currently, defense-wise, my strongest at 40 defense. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't have any skills. That's what accessories are for. And unfortunately, I cannot upgrade it any further until I get something called a recognition letter, which won't be till far later on in the game. And then, next up is the Zamtria's armor, which is this cool knight-looking armor from our favorite shark. Unfortunately, I cannot upgrade it further until I start overcoming my fear of getting my butt kicked by a pink Wraithian. Yeah! Yes, it is very nice knight armor. And then there's, of course, the cute Lagombi armor. Okay, good. Which I haven't maxed out until, well, we're going to be taking care of some unfinished business to do that. Yeah. Don't worry, I got tons of Lagombi parts. I'll explain how later. And then, of course, finally got the leather armor upgraded. And once again, like with New Rider, I cannot do anything more until I get a recognition letter. Now, here's the Velociprey armor from Velociprey and Velocidrome. And unfortunately, I can't do anything more until we go against another Iodrome and actually get some parts from it. Not let it be a boss fight. Ah yes, I wish to correct myself on something. The U armor, unfortunately, does not go for both species. It only goes for the subspecies. So the Khezu U armor I used before, yeah, the bonus only works for the red Khezu. As this is for the blue Yankaku. And yes, this is as far as I could go till I go facing Black Diablos. Of which I've got a funny story for, but I'll be saving that for when we actually meet the Black Diablos. Let's say it proves how much of a monster hunter noob I was way back in the day. Yes, Chaos, you can still hold it over me. I didn't know. But not yet. Not until we get there. And then, of course, regular Kezu armor. Like the Kezu, except white, not pink. And, oh yeah, I gotta fight Gendrones in order to upgrade this. Which we'll get to soon, since we're gonna be going beyond the other field on the other side of Gildegaron, and maybe knock off a few more extra side quests along the way. You know, just save time, since it's on the way. Okay, this is another cute armor, the Azuro's armor. I swear, these Fanged Beast armors, for the most part, are pretty cute. Unfortunately, I cannot upgrade any further until I face normal Rathian, which is fine. I only got lucky in getting her egg in that one nest. Here's regular Cuckoo. Very pretty. And I can't upgrade until I face Koropeko, instead of just get lucky with an egg. We'll get to that eventually. Of course, here's the Kezu armor, which I color from pink to blue. And I can't do anything more until I start looking for thunderbugs and fight and face more red Kezus. I think I still got some red Kezu parts, but like I said, it won't. I can't upgrade this anywhere until I find thunderbugs, which are found in like little patches where you see like a little butterfly like kind of fluttering around. Yeah, those spots. Ah yes, the Banabra armor. My fancy armor. Level 3, not bad. I can't do anything more until I face more Banabras. I need to grind those out later. I'll probably face them, which I will be saving for off screen. Ah, Nursilla. And I've already got a color idea for this one. And I can't do anything with this one until I get Vespoid wings, which is a pretty hard to get drop from Vespoids, which I'll probably be facing on the way. And then, of course, here's the bone armor, which I can't do anything more until I face a Baros, which won't be for a future area. And last, but certainly not least, the regular rider armor, which I cannot do anything until I face a Daimyo Hermitor. Unfortunately. And of course, I also upgraded my arsenal a little bit, as you could tell. My strongest weapon currently is the Kezu Shock Sword, which, once again, I can't do anything until I get Thunderbug juice, which of course comes from Thunderbugs, which of course, yeah. But that's fine. I mean, 45 attack, I'd say that's pretty good. Then I got one of my hammers I like using, the Meaty Smash. This will come in handy for those with ice weaknesses, and I think I'm gonna need it. I can't upgrade until I find mid-grade bugs, which I can't really tell what is a mid-grade bug, unfortunately. Next is my best fire weapon, which is the Decapitator, which comes from a young Cuckoo, and I can't upgrade to a further area to get a Rocktor scales. For the sword and shield, I got the Short Cutter, which I can't upgrade until I face another monster later on called the Kechawacha. We'll get to that later. Now, for anything without an element but good for Fanged Beast Hunters, for Fanged Beast Hunting is the Bone Cleaver. But unfortunately, I can't upgrade this until I face a Cephadrome, which is not until a further area. And here's another one for speedy attacking. Once again, just like with my outfit, I can't do anything until I face aerodromes. Ah, yes! Fun fact about this thing. In Monster Hunter Stories 1, there is no plesioth. However, you can still make this because if you go swimming around or go fishing, you'll get scales. And that counts. The more scales and possibly fins that you get while swimming around, the best material, well, that's your material to make plesioth gear. Like I said, he's not in the game. You can't face him until the second game. Spoiler alert, he's got the hip check. Double spoiler alert. The devs leaned on the meme with him. Yeah. Anyways, I need to go swimming around for plesioth scales. I got tons of hermitor shells. Ah yes, for a good sleep weapon, the Scylla blade. And I can't upgrade it until I get to find the variant, the Shrouded Scylla. But that's fine. This is pretty good already, but I won't be using this against one of the targets today. They're immune. Oh yeah, here's the plesioth blade. Once again, I need to get plesioth scales. Thankfully, I got tons of bullfango pelts. Hopefully. If not, then I'll be growing that later. Speaking of the, here's the bullhead's hammer. Good for heavy hits. I'm gonna need bullfango pelts to upgrade this, so I'm gonna be doing some grinding off screen. Let's see, there. Ah, here's the Ludroth's drone. And once again, I'm going to be grinding Royal Ludroth stuff off screen. And Ludroth pelts. But this is an example of a hunting horn. They are they're a crushing weapon, just like the hammer. But they also provide buffs. They have buff abilities. Yes, you guys are free to say this is cursed. No, I am not using this thing. I'll still upgrade it just for achievement's sake. But I'm not using it. But yeah, here's the Azeroth one. And I'm going to be doing some minor grinding off screen for Apsaros. Ah yeah, remember the bone weapon? Yep, I still have it. I haven't upgraded yet. I need to face more Gypsaros. Ah yes, if I'm right. Ah yes, this is the insect themed hunting horn. Quite pretty actually. Once again, it requires Vespoid wings. Once again, grinding off screen. Ah yes, the water sword and shield, the Ludroth snail. Once again, requires grinding. Oh yes, the third of the plesioth weapons that require swimming around to find the stuff. Thankfully, I got bullet drone parts. And then, of course, our first weapon, the Hunter's Dagger. I got upgraded to level 2, but as you can tell, I'm going to need a lot of S points. So yeah, there's going to be electric grinding off screen, but that's fine. Oh, and also I discovered this. I can go without a helmet. But the helmet is staying on for this because the outfit is just too dang cute. So anyways, you're probably wondering, why am I back in Hakun Village? I'll show you. Yep. Every chapter I'm going to be doing some backtracking to get side quests, because the more stuff you unlock, the more quests will unlock in the older cities. As proven with the Riddle guy, aka the Channeler. Anyways, remember this guy? The Warrior Ward Rider? Yeah, he's got another problem for us. Oh, not this. Not her. The other guy. Hang on a second. I am so sorry about this. Let me just... Let's hear sound. Volume. There we go. Oh. There we go. I am... Here, let me just turn it down just a little bit more. I completely forgot how loud that waterfall is. There, now you should be able to hear me better. Anyways, remember Talkative Man? Well, he's got another quest for us. And he wants to take a look at my Azure Serpent Blade. Thank goodness. And look at that, he gives us another great sword skill, the Last Stand. So, I don't know if I have to equip it actually, but I'll still equip it just in case. Let's see here. Here it is. The Azure Serpent Blade. Equipping. Yep, I gotta equip it. Here you go, sir. Wowzers, this is it. This sword, I must say, it's all I imagined it to be. And look at that. Fang, my Gendrum, learned Paralysis Spit. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should show you. I've also been doing a lot of rider channeling off screen. Teach your last hand. Focus your last shred of energy to strike enemies. Alrighty. Let's get my shock sword back on. I'm gonna need this thing. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of a quick run around in case there's like any other quests around that I can't see because of things. Yeah, that's the reason why I kept the map closed. I didn't want to reveal when the plans for today. Don't worry, we'll see if we can find him. Anyways, yeah, I didn't want to reveal all of the plans for today. Besides, you know, doing Reverto's little errand. Let's see. So yeah, to basically get these special weapon side quests, you just talk to the smith and do the forge quests. You accept these, turn in the stuff, and then you got the gear. And this here list gets bigger every time you beat a new monster. Yeah. So yeah, every time when you like beat a new monster or two, check in with the smiths. Any smiths in any town. Alright, so while we're here, might as well grab the new quests, normal side quests off the board. And don't worry, we're gonna be dealing with this guy soon. Just not now. So first, let's get these new ones. Alteroth Alert. We just gotta slay 5 Alteroths, which are some little bugs on the ground. And apparently they've been a pest for crops. Next up, we gotta slay 6 Gamprey, which have been a bit of a problem. Just like the Velociprey. The only difference is, just like their bigger brother, they can paralyze. So definitely have some anti-para stuff on. Oh goody! A quest to slay Royal Ludroth. Definitely do that. And one to slay Gypsaros in the area we'll be heading to. Perfect. Ah yes, Slagtop. We'll be getting to them as soon as we hit our next area, which is the rainforest. And of course, grab this to get commodities and more Paw Pass tickets. Now then. Oh, we'll get to this little cutie later. Anyways. As I said, I've been doing a bit of rider channeling in the background. So let's take a look at the monsties. Yeah, Blue's got a bingo. Pumbaa is unable to get a bingo. Ivy's got a bingo. Fang is unable to get a bingo. Thumper doesn't quite have a bingo. Littlefoot doesn't, but his slots are all full. Charlotte's got a bingo. Flash has got a bingo. Care Bear, unfortunately, is not able to get a bingo. Sparky's had a bingo since he hatched. Sasquatch. Well, as you can tell, long story short, all of my named monsties have either full slots or bingos. Or both. These ones in the back here, they're just spares for the right of channeling. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's see. Perfect. Oh, by the way, remember when I said that sometimes monsters change color with the right of channeling? Remember how Xantros is like... Here, hold on. Give me a second. Now, just to put in context, that's what a normal Xantros looks like. Orange fins, green markings. Sorry. With the right of channeling, though, now that I got mostly water genes on him, Bruce is all blue. His orange marks turn blue. Yeah, that's how you can indicate you successfully changed the monster's element. For the most part, he's all blue. I kind of like it. Oh, also on the background, I've been finding Poogies all day. So let's get some prizes from the Encyclopedia. Alrighty. First up, we got this little guy from the Monsoone Plains. Mint. Whoops. Then I found him in the Monsoone Plains again. I think I was swimming around for him. And Macaron from the Monsoone Plains. I can't quite remember where they are. You may have to look up the guide, but yeah. Oh yeah. When I was like doing my grinding, I completely missed jackfruit here in the Wintertide Tunnel. Oops. Sorry, little guy. I believe he was like either in the same room as the Kazoo fight or the room before it. Either way, he was like so off to the side I didn't quite catch him right away the first time. And Cobra here, I was so silly. I was like doing a bit more grinding around, a bit more exploring, and I found him just like on a little islet, so Bruce and I went swimming. Oh! Chaos. Get a screenshot and show it to Vario. He's gonna like this little guy. Meet Cerberus, the frog Pookie. You know how in Wilds there's a Pookie with a little frog on his head? Well, this little guy is a Pookie in a frog costume. I'm gonna let him out for a little while. He's so cute. And that's pretty much it. Ah! Yeah, I found him in the Whistle Forest. Apparently in the room with the really big waterfall, there was like a cave underneath the hill, the slope that you go up. And he was in there. Now then, there's also another reason why I'm back out in the first area here. When I got Charlotte, I completely neglected showing another little ability we can do with monsties. Let's see here. Is there one around here close by? No. Give me a second, people. Since this is a live stream, I just can't, do a jump edit or anything. Speaking of which, I need to get Charlotte out. There we go. Yeah, sorry, arachnophobes. Ah, perfect. Now then, Nursilla, as you can tell, is a spider. And what do spiders like doing besides spinning webs and eating bugs? If you guess climbing, that's right. So if you, and Nursilla, and surprisingly not, Nursilla isn't the only monster that can climb. We'll get to that in a bit, hopefully. Knocking on wood. Anyways, see these vines? We passed by them tons of times. If you have a monster that can climb, you can go up the vines. Get to higher spots and get more little treasures. And maybe a poogie or two. Hi, buddy! This one is number 27. And he drops us energy drinks. Perfect. Now keep us awake. And of course, there's a definitely strong chance of you finding rare items on here. And like I said, maybe a chest or two. Ooh, defense nutriments. I'm going to need that for later. Now, how can you tell if something's a rare item? Well, by the color of or number of items you see when it comes to these little gathering spots. Most of the time, the mining spots here are blue. Rare ones are yellow. So occasionally you'll find a talisman, more than one of a certain ore, or rare ores. The same thing with bugs. Bugs are usually pink. Rare ones are blue. Mushrooms as well. Normal mushrooms are red. Regular ones are blue. Rare ones are blue. Ooh, unique mushrooms. I'm going to need those. Now for honeycombs and spider webs, to determine a rare for those ones, it's actually by how many you see rather than the color. If it's just like one honeycomb kind of dangling from a spindly tree, it's a common. Rare ones have 3 of them. The same thing with spider webs. It's the one spider web in like a little, there we go. In a little tree branch thing, that's a common. If you see more than one, it's a rare. Simple as that. See? See this one? This one's a common honeycomb. Rare ones would have those things in a bunch of 3. I'm going to grab honey for later. But yeah, now you know. That's the difference between rare gathering items and common gathering items. Nope, I'm on a schedule this time. I made a plan. We need to make our way back over to the snowfields. Because like I said, we have some unfinished business. And I'm going to be grabbing my strongest monsties for this one. Let's see. There you are, Stable Paw. Let's see. Okay, good. Perfect. These are currently my strongest monsties. I got my strongest armor, my strongest weapon. We are facing something pretty big. And just in case, battle pouch. Perfect. Armor skin, vital essence, well done steak, mega potions, life soots, whetstones, I think we're going to be okay. Just in case, just in case, we are putting up a hot mist. Like I said, unfinished business. Where the heck is this thing? Oh my god. Okay, good. We can easily access it. Because I've been sitting on that Tigrex one for a while. And I've been grinding out for this. I got my strongest armor, my strongest weapon. You know, here, let me just like poke in here. Since I got the hot mist on, let's see here. Accessories. There. Just in case. Yes, I'm paranoid. There he is. This is the unfinished business. No matter what game I see him in. Oh boy. This here, everyone, is a Tigrex. Or Tigrex, as he's sometimes called. I still call him Tigrex because tiger. He looks like a cross between a dragon, or a wyvern, a tiger, and a T-Rex. Oh. Now I can't remember what he has a tendency of doing, but okay, he tosses stones. Okay, that hurts. Alrighty. Armor skin on. For me. Okay, he's a power attacker. Perfect! That'll buy us some time. You know what? I am so glad I did the defense up on me. Triply clad! Oh yeah, when a Tigrex gets upset, he gets stronger and he kinda has red eyes. Yeah. Oh yeah, and he attacks twice. Come on! Oh yeah, and you can see in there that he's got glowing red veins. Oh! Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Good job, Sparky! done. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I was expecting that to be harder, but I guess all my prep work ahead of time paid off. Yeah, if you don't feel, word of advice, do not hesitate to grind out like equipment and your Monsty levels and things like that. Because as you can tell, it paid off in the end. I was a little scared there. I'm still hurting a bit, but it was worth it. Oh yeah, see that branch over there? That is a rare spider web. Anyways. Nope. That's not the right egg. Nope. Nope. Come on. No. Ah. Okay, I was half expecting getting a Tigrex egg in here, but it looks like we're gonna have to wait till later. Not till like it this time, people. Sorry. I'll probably get one. May get lucky on my like off-screen grinding for the week. But yeah, now we've officially faced a Tigrex. Oh, sorry, big guy. You want to make it quicker on all of us? I'm just gonna use the paw pass ticket to get back to Gilded Run. Because there's side quests here I need to grab anyway. But yeah, we just beat our first Tigrex. You know what that means. Hopefully, if I'm right. Okay. There we go. You have to go all the way to the bottom. And I'm going to need to grind out that quest a little more. But yeah. We got Tigrex weapons. Which of course is a greatsword. And a hammer. And the Tigrex armor. I'm going to grab them both. There we go. Now, can I upgrade anything while I'm here? Apparently not, because you can easily tell if you can upgrade anything when nothing's like, you know, super grayed out. Anyways, let's see. Ah, yes, there's a couple of quests here to grab. First of all, this little boy. Okay, first we need to slay 6 Ludrots, which is fine. I kind of need to grind them out for parts anyway. His mom was right. Hunting monsters out there is not an easy task, but at least the kid is making the smart move. He's asking me to help. And I'm equipped to hunt a Ludrot. Or 4. Now, if I'm correct, there's one more that's just over here. Ah, here we go. A hatched egg later. The kind grandpa. Oh. Well, what do you know? I just got to deliver a paw print stamp. You know, I definitely could have needed that. Well, here you go. 1 paw print stamp. Fun fact, this gosh dang quest took me a while. Why? You know those barrel cats? Those barrel felines? Yeah. because I stupidly sold the paw print stamps just to get money for gear without realizing the quests on the board were repeatable. I was so foolish back then. But thankfully, I had the foresight to save at least one. Because I knew, in the back of my mind, I had to do this quest. Thank God I did. So now we can make a hot mist whenever we want. And how do one make a hot mist? Easy. Just some bitterbugs, hot peppers, and ivy. That's it. Let's see. I have a funny feeling I'm gonna need some of these. And a bunch of these. Actually, does this need? No. Okay. Bunch of these. And some of these. Perfect! And I think I should be okay now. Now that we got our side quests, some of these we can actually do along the way. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go back and change out my party again. So while we're doing the side quests and making our way out through that favor for Reverto, there's definitely one big thing I want to talk about today. And that is the freaking Nintendo Direct that just dropped today. Oh my word. What a thing. What a Direct. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There was a lot of great things coming up. For example, yes, more games are getting the Switch 2 treatment with a bit of an expansion added to it. Kind of understandable, but still, maybe we wouldn't mind, like, oh, I don't know, seeing a proper new game or two that isn't shared among other consoles and would scare the living daylights out of me. Yeah, you could tell I'm not a big... Yeah, you could definitely tell. Capcom, I like you for your Monster Hunter series. I like you for your Mega Man series. But I'm not a big fan of Resident Evil. I am happy for those who are looking forward to Resident Evil 9 coming out. Or Resident Evil Requiem. But, no thanks. Me and horror, we don't mix. It's like, and I'm sorry for the gross image, toothpaste and orange juice. Yeah. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, Monsties. Let's see. Get you back. I'm going to keep Ivy on the team because she feels a bit iconic to me. Let's see here. Get you on here for the grind. Let's see. And give Sparky a rest since, of course, he fought really hard up there against that Tigrex. There we go. But yeah, also, it's also been confirmed that this year is the 40th anniversary of the Mario series. Yeah. Happy 40th anniversary, Mario. Oh my word, I feel old. And don't worry, for these little battles, I'm going to be hitting the fast forward button on these things. AKA, I'm going to be speeding up the battles. And we've also got full confirmation on the next Mario movie. They are going to be, oh good, there's an Alotron. Perfect. So while I'm grinding out Ludroth, I'll be doing the bugs. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh yeah, they're going to be on top of, you know, doing a doing a collection of the Mario of the Super Mario Galaxy games. They're also going to be making a Mario Galaxy movie, bring back all of the original voice actors. And maybe slip in a few more little surprises here and there. Come here, you. I'm hoping that... Now, personally, I haven't seen, like, the original Mario movie yet. Yeah, I can see Chaos trying to rectify that sometime. If not, probably my siblings. But yeah, let's see. But I'm definitely hoping to hear word of, you know, Yoshi being in the Mario movie, since of course they jumped from like OG Mario to of course Galaxy. Still, definitely excited for that, and hopefully it'll go well. But we're also going to be getting a Yoshi game out of it. Oh! How often I see two Royal Ludroths? Anyways. Apparently it's a cute little, like, game where Yoshi's going to this book, discovering things about different creatures in the book and helping fill out information. And the art style makes it look like it's hand painted, which I think is very adorable. Oh, look at that. A lot of people level up, including me. Oh, kitty. You know, I'm kind of regretting leaving Bruce behind now. Oh well. Here, make it quicker. Lightning. Let's see here. What else up here? Oh yeah, we got more information on the next Pokemon Legends game. Specifically, we have confirmation of not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 Mega Evolutions. You heard me right. 5. We have megas confirmed for the starters of the Kalos region. Oh yeah, I don't think I've shown this kinship skill. So we have a Mega Chestnut, a Mega Delphox, and a Mega Greninja. There we go. Sorry, I was like so focused on this, I brain farted. I think I'm gonna need to lower the volume a little more. Sorry about that, everyone. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, let's just lower the overall volume here. That's a little better. There, that should do it. And maybe now I can hear the voices a little more. Perfect. That's a bit better. Anyways. Oh, perfect. Found more of the bugs. What else do I need to fight? More Alterots, Gamprays, a Gypsyros, Slagoth. Okay, these two would be dealt with back in the rainforest. Let's see. So yeah, also, there's another Pokemon that is getting the double Mega treatment. Because we've also been given word of DLC for Legend ZA already. Or ZA to those in America. I'm Canadian, I say Zed. I ain't complaining, I just find a big surprise. But yeah, to those who are complaining, their choice. Ooh, crit! But yeah, we have 2 Mega Evolutions for Raichu. That's right. Raichu has got 2 Megas. An X, which looks like it's strongly physical based, and Mega Raichu Y, which looks special based. Plus, the way they have the body shape makes it easy to tell which is which. Because, Mega Raichu X, I know, it has, double lightning tails that, like, point kind of down into the side, and longer ears to make his body look like, you know, the letter X. Mega Y2Y has like longer ears and a more like wavy tail. But if you look at like from the ears to the body, it looks like the letter Y. Super simple. Oop. I think I think Gendrome is, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to get the Monsterpedia bonus. see here. Gendrome, if I recall correctly, is resistant to lightning. So, yes. There's the big guy. Get a strength nutriment from him. And of course... Oh, I feel like an idiot. I forgot to throw a paintball at the Royal Ludroth. Well, we'll do it on the way out. On the way back. But yeah. Now, what was I doing? Hang on, let me take a look at Fang here. I need status. Let's see here. Okay, resistance to lightning but weakened by ice. Perfect! Thank goodness I increased my arsenal. Hehehe. While we're dealing with the Gamprey, might as well fight the Gendrome for parts. But yeah. So yeah, we got confirmed DLC and 5 new megas. Which I find pretty cool. Okay, Gamprey's dealt with. And let's see. Oh, also we got confirmation on the next Fire Emblem game. Oh yeah, before I get too far ahead of myself on explaining the next Fire Emblem game, let's see Rathian's little kinship skill. The Scorching Slice. I love this move. First, firing fireballs, going high in the sky, and this is the cool part. Fun fact, that thing is pink with the pink Rathian. God, I love that move. There we go. Might as well take care of one more Gendrome while we're at it. Let's see. Oh, shoot! I forgot he does his power attack. Oh well. At least it was in Paralyzed Fang. Anyway, so yeah, there's like another Fire Emblem game coming out. Not sure if it's a direct sequel or probably just like in the same universe as Three Houses. But from what Hayas and I made out of this new Fire Emblem game, let me just refresh my mind on what it's called. Fortune's Weave, that's it. Yeah, with Fortune's Weave, it definitely feels like it's in the same environment as like Three Houses. Let's see. Where you have like multiple different like units and sort of like quote unquote multiple main characters having their own little army, and this time it seems to be like some sort of like war game setting, some sort of war like battle challenge setting with strong Roman themes. Because all of them seem to have like their own like special powers and abilities So, but beyond that, I'm not sure what else is going on, what more the story is, or anything else. Beyond what the teaser shows. But it does look fun. It does look cool. And in case anyone asks, no, there isn't another Colgate-chan. I think Nintendo learned their lesson. Knocking on wood again. That was me knocking, not the door. Woohoo! Double tap. That means more parts. Let's see here. Am I on technical? Perfect. Not gonna be hit with paralysis today. There we go. I think that takes care of the gameplay quest, which means we're done on the field. We're heading to the forest. Let's see. Let me just triple check. Yep. Perfect. And we even managed to get enough for Ludroth armor. Let me check to see if that Royal Ludroth has respawned, though. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I like double checking. Because I'm not ending this stream until I have a Royal Ludroth all hatched. Woo! Whee! Looks like... Okay. I have an easy way of making them respawn. A boop. Also, another thing you gotta know about these nests before I forget. Gosh dang it, you freaking little bugs. Oh, so we have a chance of more stuff. Anyways. Pay attention to the environment around when you enter these dens, because it also helps with determining different monsters that you can find in their nests. Because this area has two different environments where in these nests. A desert cave and a jungle. We are currently in the jungle. Sorry, big guy. I'll leave you be. Let's see here. Did that do the trick? Yeah, it did. Perfect. Now to send this Royal Ludroth to its home. And get a few more parts out of it, because you can never have too many extra parts. I think I'm using the wrong weapon, but oh well, call this a challenge. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot change weapons mid-fight. There we go. Okay, get it a little lower. So I can throw a paintball on him. Perfect. In the red is ideal. Perfect. And now, send home. Are you kidding me? That didn't work? Yeah. Is there another royal loot dropped around where I can, like, send home? Apparently not. Ugh. Sometimes it's not guaranteed, though. Oh. I'll try, like, later. Sometimes the monsters are equally stubborn. Oh, sounds like my sisters are home. They went out grocery shopping at the Walmart. Give me one quick second, people. There we go. Sorry, with... Yes!
So then I have one F word I can say.
Oh God, what is it? Hey, careful! Oh yeah, another way to like tell which den has the environment is the outside design. I think that one's the jungle one over here. But of course, when it comes to rare dens, are all one. Yep, the jungle one have like moss growing all over it. And hey, oh, wait a second. What am I doing? I need a coral pecco. I need to fight one. Let's see. Let's see. Right. Kuropecos are technical users, so going against one with a power monster is key, or at least one with power tendencies. And also, if you don't beat it quick, it may just call a friend. Veteran monster hunters will know the pain of that. I have yet to face that kind of pain. Granted, I've never played a try yet, so. Oh, that's all the eggs. Anyway, might as well grab a Kuropecco egg for the rite of channeling later. I'll only be hunting new monster eggs, not ones I already have. Off screen, I'll be hatching them later. Oh, I earned retrieve at least 50 eggs from monster dens. Yeah, you tell I was busy. I got a trophy out of that, by the way. I just lost my train of thought. I just lost my train of thought. It just left the station without me. Alright, we were talking Nintendo Direct items. But, yeah. Of course, apparently there was also a few things that was in the Japanese. The Japanese Direct and not the English one. Like, for example, apparently, and I'm excited for this one, we are getting ourselves a Mega Man Star Force collection on the Nintendo Switch come next spring. I found that out through the quarter guy on Blue Sky. Huh, that rhymed. Let's see. What am I doing? You know how you guys got... Ugh. Oh, right. I swear I would lose my head if it wasn't cut off. If it wasn't, like, on tight. Well, might as well go and check to see if there's another Royal Loot Drop. Yeah, I definitely miss the days when there's like, ah, perfect, and he's fast asleep. Man. I definitely liked how it was on the DS because, of course, the map here was on the bottom screen. Oh well. This is how they decide to do it. And oh, boop. Okay, let's see if I can get him into a den this time. Items, paintball, throw it at your face. Wow, rude. Oh, finally! There we go. Got him in the den. Where's his den? Oh my gosh, it's all the way over there. By the tree. Yeah, if you don't get like that lucky with finding Royal Loot Drop dens, like by random chance. Okay, Royal Loot Drop have the jungle one and aha! Well, there's the other target. Slack-off. Slagtots, sorry. These are the herbivores of the jungle. And as you can tell, I fought one previously. Normally very passive. Okay, only got one hide from him, so this definitely requires a little minor grinding. Anyways. Shh. Alright. Let's see about getting one. But yeah, slagtots are the herbivores of the jungle, just like Aptonas and Apsaros. And that is pretty much the egg we need. That is the Royal Loot Drop. And that there is a Royal Ludroth, and it's a little better than the last one. So let's sneak out here and... Oh, I got Pocky Sticks. Thank you.
Also, because I heard you have stick drift, I do have some issues with this controller where there's a little bit of kickback with this, but it's not a huge major issue.
Okay.
But I did buy myself a new PlayStation controller, so if you want to see if this will work better for you, you can use my controller.
Aw, thank you. I'll change it after stream.
Yeah, just to see if it works better. Because like
Yeah.
I only noticed when I was playing Fantasy Life when I was looking through the maps, because the maps kept on zooming out on me despite the fact that I wasn't touching the stick. So that's when I realized I was having issues. But it's not an all the time issue. It's more or less a case of it likes to think it's flicking backwards when you're not touching it.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's the same way with me. When I'm like pushing forward with this, even if I'm like, when I'm like trying to be light with it, it sometimes like drifts around.
Yeah, no, it's just
More.
like this is not really a drift. It's more as a kickback of sorts. So it's more or less a click kind of deal.
Yeah.
But it should still work for some of the other games. That's it. I got myself a new purple controller.
Nice.
Because I figured if I'm gonna replace my controller, I'm gonna get it in my favorite color. So yeah.
Yeah, no, as you could probably tell, viewers and listeners, I've been having some controller issues lately, but it's not too bad, but I think I definitely need to be careful when I'm playing For Honor. Also, I discovered something. The heavier the egg, the slower you are. Be careful with the heavy ones.
Wait, you actually move slow with heavier eggs?
Yeah, I've learned that. I kind of learned that. I kind of discovered it during my grinding the other day.
Huh, I didn't even know that. Because mind you, I mostly stick to Monster Hunter Stories 2 because I do prefer it to Monster Hunter Stories 1.
Mm-hmm.
So trust me, the smooth transitions between monsters for Monster Hunter Stories 3 looks really good so far.
Yeah, right. Monster Hunter Stories 3, we got more information from Nintendo Direct. First of all, we've had the changing of the monsters is a little more dynamic.
Yeah, and it's smooth.
Yep. Saving
Also,
times.
I got a new tiny bag for, It had Stitch on it. How could I not?
Yeah.
But you know exactly what this bag is being used for.
Yeah, dice.
Yes, dice. Definitely dice. You know it comes dice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Back to Rainforest. Welcome to the rainforest. Oh, goody! Vets points! Just what I need. Come here, you little buggers. Come at me. Swatted. Not like any other bug. They're technical fighters. So power attacks is your best bet. But like all other small little insect monsters, they're weak. You know what? No. Now that I got this catavan up, let's head back to Gildegran and Hat to New Monsty before we continue on. Oh no! Dude, seriously! Every time. Every single time. Oh. Hey, sis! I'm not in the forest. I'm looking at something else. Are you sure you don't want to see a Poogie in a frog suit? Okay. Okay. Oh, I think chaos is free. Give me a second, people. There we go. Figured. He's done with whatever he needs to do. Might as well have in common. Join in. Anyways. There he is. Oh my. Give me a second. Give me a second, people. How do I... Thanks, Eos. I completely forgot how to, do that. Anyways, we now have a Royal Ludroth on the team. Now the question is, what to name him? You know what? Screw it. Let's be funny. Hey! Yes, I went there. I named the Royal Ludroth SpongeBob. Yeah, I completely forgot how to ban users, but I'll figure out later whenever you're busy. Anyways, let's get him on the team to get some experience on him. Let's see here. Yep. SpongeBob is a power type monster, so he's on the team. Let's see. Bang, you're having a break. Any other? There we go. Perfect. And to make things quicker, I got a buffet for him. Nope. Nope. I think I accidentally... Oh well. That's what I get for pressing too quick. So yeah. And oh yeah, getting back to we're getting back into the mind of, oh my gosh, I gotta stop doing that. Okay. There we go. Get back into the thought of the direct. There was also a bunch of little games inserted in there, and for some reason they thought it was also a good idea to include the Virtua Boy games in it as well.
Oh, so you've got the same reaction I did with the Virtual Boys of, oh, that failed concept.
I'm just shaking my head and wondering, why did they think that was a good idea?
It was a failed, it was an interesting concept for its time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just there was no need.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for this.
Nope, but of course they want to celebrate their history, so yeah.
Nobody asked for this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I gotta do it the whole lot, and I'm gonna sit and chill. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I have a little bit of beef with Walmart. I thought I would have had more lactose-free options. Because my butt can't handle milk very well.
Mm-hmm.
If I want a better selection of lactose-free stuff, I have to walk my butt. Notice I'm trying to be really careful with my swearing right now. I have to walk my butt all the way over. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, there's another one. I have to go all the way up to Sobeys and pay a higher price, but at least I can get way more lactose-free stuff there than at Walmart. Walmart's the bigger store. How the flippin' hell does that make sense?
Have you tried Superstore?
I didn't want to go to multiple stores in one go, but I might do that next time we go to Spirit Halloween all the way out there.
Okay.
Also, by the end of next week or the week after, Spirit Halloween will have all those shelves filled.
Yay!
Because they were still stocking up right now, but we still took a glance where I showed you my new little Stitch backpack that's definitely totally going to be a first aid kit.
Yeah.
And, well, you know me.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, we found a poogie that looks like a sheep. It is very cute.
Ram specifically just because of the horns.
Mm-hmm.
I will be piggy on that. And I finally got myself better headphones.
Yay! Alrighty. Yeah, any slag tots I'll see on the way. I'm just gonna fight. Because need the pelts. You're a jerk, Vespoid. But you deserve to be poked by the tail. But yeah, all in all, oh my gosh, I went in the wrong direction. I got so turned around with everything. All in all, pretty good Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I know.
Well, so let's all agree.
Oh yeah.
Serena? Let's also agree that one Pokemon game is a Ditto. Tell me that's Palworld without telling me it's Palworld.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that little Ditto game. I don't know about it being like Power World, but it certainly does give me Animal Crossing vibes. Mm-hmm. It's still very cute. Now let's deal with you so you don't give us an issue. And that's that. Hopefully that's my last. Way to make me seem like a fool. Well, hello. Excuse me. Have flash on here? No, I don't. I know for sure my Kazoo sword is not going to be doing much. Hey guys, do you remember what Gypsaros is weak to? I know it's not lightning, he's very resistant. Alright, well, good thing. This is your flash warning, people, and I'm not talking my Monstie. Oh, these little buggers are going to be a pain in the butt. I better take care of them first. All right. That's the poison. Okay, seems like fire is one of his main weaknesses. You know what? I'm glad I had Ivy out. Because she's resistant. Okay. Chips roast is down and out. And beside... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Oh no, no, no! No, no! Come here! Come here! There! There! I got you out! Oh my gosh! There you go, little guy. Thank God! That mean old Chips Rose was hiding him from me! Yeah, I should switch my weapon back. I'll do it in a bit. Okay, please let this be the last one. Give me the nug. Thank you! I probably may grind it later for stuff, but that's for off screen. Now, if I recall correctly, that is all my subquests done that I've accepted. Well, besides these. Alright, I need to get commodities, so I'm going to be gathering stuff. Oh. That is for later. That is for later. Right there, that is for later. We will come back to that later. Right, the jungle is where you'll find your hot peppers for hot mist. Now, I can't quite remember what the commodities of the jungle are, but I'll probably find them as I'm grinding out stuff. So for the most part, the monster required stuff is done. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm gonna need to do that. You saw what I saw, right? Give it a minute. You see what I see? Yeah. Let's do a quick save here. I am so sorry if you hear that. I think someone's got a lawnmower going. That or some sort of shop back. I am going to, like, increase the sound just a little bit here. Perfect. Yeah, this does not look good. Just gonna explore around just a little bit. All right, I left Charlotte at home. I'll come back later when off screen. These stalactites are so chill and unbothered of where they are. They're just, yeah. Those things are big. Well, ain't that a bit of irony down there? Well, ah! Dang it. No, they gave me extra hides. Well, it looks like we found the mushrooms we're looking for. But well, here we go. What? The mushroom the guy wanted. There's the prime shroom. I mean, possum, let's go. Oh no! Oh, not surprised. Not the first Nursilla I tangoed with. But this is... yeah, it's just, yeah. The only difference is that this one's a regular Nursilla, not the fancy named one. But I know... oh, right. Ugh, there we go again. The other one... that's the thing about this one. Right, it does sleep attacks. Ah! Oh boy. Ah! Get the stuff off me. Thanks, Reverto. Mm-hmm. Now, let's end this off in a bang. And down goes the spider.
You're super skilled. It's amazing, Reverto. You thought you were just gathering, so you let your guard down, huh? You don't get it, kid. The mushrooms in this forest grow alongside tracks that monsters use. Where there's a mushroom, there's a monster. That's what they say. To face monsters, you gotta first know the forest like the back of your hand. Is this really the same guy who was lounging around the house earlier? What's wrong? I touched a bug. Oh, so slimy. Maybe the end of the road for me.
Right. He's a huge insectophobe. He's a huge insectophobe.
I guess he really is afraid of bugs. All right, dig in.
Thanks, Reverto.
Try and stop it.
Mmm, tasty.
Taming and riding monsters, huh? That's some gnarly power you got there, kid.
Aw, thank you. That's how I grew up. Power kinship.
Our bonds with our monsters are all about kinship. We're at least 120% in sync. In sync? That totally reminds me of something my old teacher once said. Leave the forest, become the forest. I was a total newbie, and I had zero clue what she was trying to tell me. First time I faced a monster, epic failure. I was just swinging my sword around like a dude, and boom, I was flat on my face. I lost, but I totally thought that was the end for me. I heard the whisper again. The sound of water flowing.
Ah.
It was like the wind was my breath, water was my blood. I felt totally alive. When I came to, the monster had collapsed in front of me, and I had a vision. I was that monster. The monster was me. I guess you could say I felt in sync with it. It was a part of the forest itself, a creature, no different from a monster.
The thing, his first target was our first main target, the whole stream, a Tigrex.
Leave the forest, become the beast. Those words finally made sense.
For the record, that wasn't exactly planned. I just didn't want that one quest sitting in my pack for too much longer.
Becoming one with the monsters is like a blessing, you know? Monsters give us hunters our livelihood. Can't have one without the other.
Yep, same thing with us riders.
So it got me thinking,
Oh,
aren't so different.
oh, poor Navarro. He got so enamored at the story he burnt the meat.
So hunters are to riders, what Devil Joe are to locals? Maybe we can be buddies after all. I don't know about all that. I'm curious about this kinship with monster stuff. So I was hoping you could show everyone what it means to be a rider. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right, bro.
Navarro.
Show everyone just how awesome we are. Right, buddy?
Sure thing. Definitely. Oh. Oh dear. Reverto, we're gonna need some fresh meat for him. The next day. Oh.
Alright, let's head over to see the ladies at the guild. They're always telling me about how lonely they get when I don't stop by.
Yep. Definitely popular.
I'm pretty popular with the ladies too. They love my super fluffy fur.
You two are two peas in a pod, I swear.
Hey buddy, let's go take a look at the quest board. There might be people who need help from a rider.
Yeah, and as you notice, he and I are wearing matching outfits. I couldn't help it.
No need for that. One such person is right here.
Oh,
It has been a while since we last met. I am glad to see you looking well.
oh, hi, Captain Simone.
Yeah, you came out of nowhere. Captain, you're always turning up like this.
She's here!
Well, that is quite the greeting, Reverto. And to think I am here to see you.
Yeah? You two know each other?
Yes, in fact, I have known him for quite some while now. When I first joined the Scriveners, he assisted with a monster habitat survey.
Assistant? More like I was drafted.
Reverto, for the sake of our friendship, I have brought you a souvenir from the desert. Here, it is a conchu ornament. It is exceptional quality. The craftsmen have captured
Uh-uh.
exquisite detail.
Get it away! Don't come any closer! Oh, get it away from me!
Oh, Reverto, how delightfully amusing. I see that you have not changed in the slightest.
Well, it definitely shows that even the serious, strict Captain Simone has a trickster side.
Oh, you must be Lydia's friend. She is well and working very hard in our empire.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We finally got some news on Layla. Thank God.
We're not too shabby ourselves, you know.
So why are you here, Captain?
I require your assistance. Reverto, it appears that you have not completed any meaningful quests of late. Too caught up in your mushroom fascination, it would seem. Explain yourself, Reverto.
Can't hide anything from you, huh? Lately, the map to rainforest has been all weird. The trees and the river, they're weirdly quiet. There are fewer monsters, too. Something's off, man. I've been keeping my ear to the ground, checking it out.
Well,
Mm.
Reverto, it would appear that you do have your uses after all.
Well, I just go with it. You know, seeing is believing.
The oasis palms have wilted, the water has dried up, and the desert encroaches. What is more, monster numbers have fallen. I believe that all of this could be connected. The hunters have assembled and are forming parties in order to investigate the problem. Reverto, Ryan, I require your assistance.
Sure, eyes up on. You can leave it to us.
Yeah, counting us, Captain.
We'll show you just how useful we can be.
Greetings.
Let's discuss the details of this request I have for you. I require your assistance in the investigation of a certain Kuropeko. A Kuropeko of most unusual appearance has been sighted in the Monsoone Plains. Kuropeko possess of a curious ability to mimic the cries and calls of other monsters. Normally, Kuropeko only use their mimic voice when in danger, but this one has been acting most peculiarly. This successful use of mimic voice is clearly at odds with its normal behavior patterns. It is my assessment, therefore, that there's a high probability that this heralds the coming of something. We have dubbed this Kuropeko the Loud Crier. Find the Loud Crier and report back on your observations regarding its behavior. While this is an investigation, the mark is a monster. Be ready in case it attacks. Do not be careless in your preparations. Understood? And I think now is a good time to call it. I did a bunch of stuff today. Knocked out some side quests, did a little talking, and took care of a giant spider. Not to mention helped Reverto here understand how similar monster hunters and monster riders can be, indeed, in a way. So while I'm preparing for the loud crier, next week we're going to be dealing with it and anything else that comes our way. So yeah, I'd like to thank Chaos for joining in and still making sure that those spam bots stay out of my chat. Really appreciate it. Virtual hugs for him. Perfect. That is awesome. Love to see Twitch on the ball. So definitely send our thanks to the Twitch mods and devs out there in the head office. You guys rock. And yeah, remember, the real magic you have is your imagination as well as a heart of nature. Bye everyone.